Do you have any questions before we get started?
No.
I'm assuming you're talking with Jim about it, and then maybe get a little info from me. And
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And we're talking about the monthly giving, the 21 in 21.
In 21.
Yes.
Yep.
Perfect.
Okay. Well, I will count us down here if we're all set. In 3, 2, 1. We're here with another Superior Health Wednesday. Jim LaJoy, Executive Director with Superior Health Foundation, and our special guest today, Lynn Hill. And if you would, just give us your title with Superior Health Foundation as well.
I am the Community Engagement and Annual Giving Coordinator.
Perfect. And this morning we are talking about a special giving initiative. Jim, if you'd start us off by talking about the monthly giving. What are we talking about today?
Sure, be happy to, Ben. So later this month, in February, we are going to be launching a monthly giving program that's called 21 in 21. And essentially what we're going to be looking for is to attract 21 new monthly givers in the year 2021. And really how this was born is we have a number of donors all across the Upper Peninsula who have supported the Superior Health Foundation philanthropically, whether it's with annual giving, midsummer appeals, or, at different times throughout the year with different things that we do. And we just wanted to have a vehicle available for those who want the convenience of giving monthly. And it's really a hot button topic right now in philanthropy. And we've been meeting regularly with our fund development team to discuss this. We've worked on a brochure, and we decided that this is really a good opportunity to launch something like this to increase our donor base, increase our visibility, and give people a nice, convenient option to become part of the Superior Health Foundation giving family.
Good. And I think people can donate at any time, but if it's on a consistent basis that you know about, it probably helps you all plan ahead for what projects, what funds you're going to have available, and helps move things forward. So here's what we're going to be able to do. Here's how we can take your donations and directly move those forward.
Absolutely. And Lynn, you can address that.
I would love to jump in with that. And you bring up an excellent point. The Superior Health Foundation, we are so fortunate that our role across the entire peninsula is to address unmet healthcare needs. We are able to put out programs like this and information in order to raise awareness that there is a foundation that's available to really address and impact these needs financially, and in many other ways. So basically, Jim is right. We have incredible donors. And this program is just another opportunity for someone who hopefully hears this to think, I love the UP, or this is my home, this is where I'm from, this is where I live, and are aware of the needs. And like we've seen in these last several months, people have just come forward generously and powerfully, and different needs came up, and the Superior Health Foundation was able to, switch focuses wherever we needed to address everything from PPE to nutritious food supplies. And now we have a huge effort and focus on mental health needs across the Upper Peninsula. And so if you're looking at this and thinking, I want to be a part of that, I want to give back to my community too. Well, having this option, imagine, we're looking at 21 in 21 because 21 individuals willing to join with us and become a part of our giving family. Imagine what that impact of those gifts combined can do to address the needs in your own backyard, your own community. And the beautiful thing about it is you'll receive a special gift becoming one of our 21 in 21. But more important than that, and there's Jim has it. It's a really cool mug, and it's just our way of saying thank you. But our goal is to keep you informed. We want you to know about the Superior Health Foundation. What are we doing? What issues are being really impacted in a positive way? You can be a part of that, and we will reach out to you, let you know how your gift is making an impact, and just encourage you, if you've been thinking about, how can I give back to the community? Do I know someone who's really passionate about unmet healthcare issues? Reach out to us. We would love to do that. And we put together the brochure. Like Jim said, we have an incredible team, board of directors, and a fund development committee that consists of a lot of volunteers. And we put together this brochure in a hope that you can take your phone and open up your camera and click on the code and be directly brought to a form to fill out, where very easily you can pick your amount that you desire to give monthly, that you're comfortable with, and very easy to do, very easy to become a part of our family. And we really encourage you and hope that this will inspire you to do that.
Looking at the brochure, you made it really easy, and there are certain levels that you can set, but there's also an open-ended one, just so people don't feel like, if you're in a place where you want to be generous, but your finances don't meet one of those levels that you're able to contribute that much each month, you can still be part of this.
And that's part of the reason why we created it that way, because the whole idea is to get people involved and be part of our family. And Lynn really did a great job of explaining that part of it, and that, we're here to listen. We have a number of funds that folks can support, whether it's our Run for Life organ donation fund, our breast health fund, we have an equipment fund, but we're here to listen to other needs that are there in the Upper Peninsula, because as you know, we stretch across the entire UP. And we have an obligation to really listen and be there. And whether someone is giving $5 a month, $50 a month, or $100 a month, it's impacting us, and it's impacting the types of services that we can provide for the good people of the Upper Peninsula.
And when you do that, you know that it's staying in the UP. It's benefiting your neighbors. And one of the other things on the brochure that was really smart is that there is that option to select whether it goes to organ, breast health, to equipment, or whatever just the greatest need at the time happens to be, that you have a direct choice of how much you give, but also where it goes and how it's being used, so that you know and have a better understanding of who you're helping.
Thank you for bringing that up, because even if there is an issue that's near and dear to your heart and it's not mentioned in the brochure, please contact us. We would be more than happy. We support so many different programs, projects, initiatives. If there's something that's near and dear to someone's heart, we can certainly direct that so that their gift is impacting what they're most passionate about.
What is the greatest need right now? We talked about mental health. Is that the greatest need that you're addressing right now, or what are some of the greatest needs?
Yeah, I think, we're addressing children's mental health. There certainly is a need for that. I mean, there certainly is a need to address some of those unmet needs during the pandemic. I mean, we're not out of this by any stretch of the imagination. This is still going on. And, the only way that we can really find out what those needs are for people to communicate to us. And that's really one of the things that has really been good this past year, is that we've heard from a number of people in all different parts of the Upper Peninsula, like the types of things that they're facing. And this really opens up an opportunity for increased dialogue, because we may not know what the needs are in Iron Mountain right now, or the needs are in another particular area, but we're listening. We're listening, and Lynn and myself, our team, and certainly our fund development subcommittee is open to those suggestions and willing to pivot wherever we need to go to address the needs that are near and dear to the UP at that particular time.
And Lynn, maybe you can address this one. So when people are thinking, how much money do I have to donate? Oftentimes it's, what do I have left at the end of the month?
Right.
But there's also a different way of thinking about that, of make your donations first and then figure out your budget after that. I don't know if you can speak to that, or if there's a way to address that, of how people can figure out how much they have to donate.
You know what? I guess my best response to that would be that, once again, we're overwhelmed with the generosity of viewers, people in our community and people outside of our community giving to our community. I'll tell you what, though, I think each of us has that feeling inside of us that I want to give back, and probably all of us do in some way, whether it's paying it forward somewhere. There are little things that you can do every day. You don't have to have a whole lot of money to make a huge impact. So, being a monthly donor at even $10 a month, I mean, think of if you go, to a quick stop coffee sandwich, or we all have that kind of money that we probably maybe should be a little more frugal with. I don't know. And I guess maybe just saying, I'm not going to do that one time this week. And wow, I can give back to my community. And this combined with others is really significant. And we can only keep doing what we do every day because of people like you, because of people like that, because those gifts help us be able to just keep providing, in many instances, huge sums of funding that are critical, that we just can't even imagine what our Upper Peninsula would look like if it wasn't there. So we just often, maybe we kind of know of the issues going on. We do see them every day. I mean, and we're just doing our best to encourage people. If you kind of have that feeling like, I want to give a little, I don't have much to give, but you do, because every little bit counts and adds up together. So I don't know if that answered you the best, but
it does. And it's one of those, if you do it first, you end up not missing it at the end. And that
exactly.
way you don't even know. So that was very well said. And I think people probably feel a little more connected, and I can feel how passionate you both are about what it is that you do. So thank you for that. Yeah.
Thank you.
So that's, is there anything else that we want to address this morning for this?
No, I think that really covers it. And I'm glad we touched on that because, we already have some monthly givers who one has it automatically taken out of a credit card monthly. Another one has it automatically taken out of a savings account monthly. You don't have to worry about it. It's not there. And really, at the end of the day, as Lynn alluded to, if we had a whole bunch of folks giving $10 a month and you multiply that, that is significant. That's significant. And we're very hopeful that we will have a good number of people join this exclusive club. I mean, it's a great club to be a part of, and we're excited to really launch this and go forward with it.
Perfect. Well, Lynn and Jim from Superior Health Foundation, thank you for joining us and getting the word out about becoming a monthly giver. And hopefully we get to more than 21 in 21, but it's a great place to start.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ben.
Thank you. Okay. And